My name is Aaron O, but call me Scuba Steve. It's Flipper and Lolita who I'm trying to relieve. Poachers, they don't like me, I hate the Japanese. If I could have my way, we'd make sushi from their greed. I love to swim with dolphins, but only in the wild. They can't live in captivity regardless of their smiles. I'd love to stay much longer, but I really gotta go. Now let me introduce you to my partner, he's for show. My name is Brandon B, but call me B squared. Dolphins are cute mammals, but they don't got hair. To make fisheries sustainable, we must make the transition. Keep the mink and the roughy and the sharking from your kitchen. I rep it for the creatures out there swimming in the sea. They belong out in the ocean, not stuck in captivity. So let me introduce you to our palate's Rico Berry, an activist protagonist who's quite extraordinary. My name is Rico Berry, and once upon a time, I was a mammal trainer teaching tricks to make a dime. But then my dolphin Kathy, she committed suicide. She closed her hole and went down deep and stayed there for a while. That's when I realized it was time to take a stand. To fight for what was right, I caught a flight out to Japan. So often been arrested, to be honest, I've lost count. But I'd do it all again without a shadow of a doubt. You heard it from the expert who's with dolphins all his life. I wonder if he's even had the time to get a wife. But what about the sharks who are finned and left to die? And because they are so hated, there is no one left to cry. There is the guy who loves them and he almost lost his feet while fighting for Galapagos against the Taiwanese. So let's see if you remember the stupid surfer dude who's hiding for the sharks on the ocean oh so blue.
You're underwater and you see the thing that you were taught your whole life to fear, and it doesn't want to hurt you, and it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. And your whole world changes. The one animal that we fear the most is the one we can't live without.
Man, I told you he was stupid, but he's got the right idea. To protect and to conserve should be our top priority. Now let me introduce you to a man who's made his mark. When it comes to what's marine, I'm telling you, he's rather smart. If I told you he was French, then I'm sure you'll get the gist. It's the one and only Jacques Cousteau, marine biologist. Bonjour. That means hello. And as you already know, my name is Jacques Cousteau. I was born 100 years ago in 1910. There weren't many submarines in use back then. I was in the Navy, I invented aqua lungs. I learned of many fishes, it was always lots of fun. I traveled around the ocean and I sailed the 7 seas. Then I moved right back to Paris, you can say I missed the cheese. I knew of all the algae and of every coral reef. The only person smarter, as we know, is Mrs. Pierce. Oh, wow. Well, now you know. You heard it yourself from Jacques Cousteau. She's better than, or really, oh, knows so much it clearly shows. We learned of more than I could rhyme. Miss Pierce, we thank you for your time. From lampreys to dogfish to sea bass and mosquitoes, marine tube was the best and we'll miss it. I'm for real, yo.